Okay, so a massive good evening to everyone. I'm just going to double check that everyone can hear. I've just seen Kelly's comment saying that she can't hear. Can everyone else just comment to say that you can? And if not, I will have a little look. It isn't usually this side. It tends to be, right, yes. If someone could just Okay, so I'm hoping Kelly will have a little figure out and that there'll be something on there. But for now, a massive good evening, good morning, whenever it is that you're watching this, whether it's live or on replay. So lots of you will know my name is Carol Ann Reid. I'm the founder of the Warrior Movement. So we have been doing the last 5 days a Find Your Freedom and Fulfillment 5-day challenge. And there were 5 core questions. Kelly's got it, fantastic. There were 5 core questions that I shared with you, along with a fulfillment chart. So the reason, I'm just going to sort of share, the reason that I do these challenges is because it is so incredibly vital for your personal development, for your mindset, mental health, well-being, whatever it is you want to call it, that you are on a regular basis checking in with yourself. And we know how quickly time can fly by, and it's something that I am passionate about. I adore helping people and seeing people go to that next level, get those breakthroughs. So it's a win-win situation, I see, because I absolutely love holding these challenges, love bringing people together as part of a group and getting those breakthroughs. But then I also think that it's great for you guys to be able to meet like-minded people, get asked these questions that, let's be honest, unless you've got a coach, we might never have asked ourselves these core questions. They're very simple, but very, very important. So we're going to be recapping over those 5 core questions. Then we're going to be looking at what you're committed to now. The things that you're going to do to align yourself to more freedom and more fulfillment. I'm also going to be sharing with you 4 things that I personally do to top up my fulfillment, and you will notice a common thread amongst them all. And I'm also going to be sharing, we're going to be doing a giveaway this evening. Someone at the end of tonight is going to have a signed copy of the Wellbeing book. If you already have it, let me know if you want it signing for someone else. Christmas present right there. Sorted. And also the brand new, literally just been launched, and to still be properly launched, the Awaken the Warrior CBT band. So yes, we're going to be giving away one of those to a lucky winner at the end of this evening. And all of you, if you stay on till the end, are actually going to be in a draw to win a coaching session with myself. So a one-to-one transformational coaching session. And I'm also going to be sharing some exciting, exclusive, as they call it, information about the Warrior Academy membership. So, oh, this is exciting. Yes, fab, fab, fab. So let's get cracking. What does fulfillment mean to you? So what I am hoping is that you have either got with you your 5-day workbook that has the questions in, and I'm just going to be reading over them very quickly in case there was a day that you missed, in case there was a day that you were like, oh my God, I need to recap over this, or I didn't quite get clarity on that, whatever it is for you. So number 1, who am I? That old chestnut of who am I? People tend to reach a stage in their life when they just go, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, who am I? I personally, and I know I can say this to you guys because let's be honest, we're all in the process of awakening or have been through a spiritual awakening. I honestly think when you stop and you have this calling or you answer this question, it allows you to wake up even more. If any of you guys have been through or looked into spiritual awakenings, knowing who you are is fundamental. And not only is it fundamental on a spiritual know yourself kind of thing, but knowing who you are so you know what makes you happy, knowing who you are so you can make sure that you're aligned in your career, relationships, with what you eat, like who are you? And I am really, really hoping that once you read through this, that you were able to answer it there. And remember, if you need to, you can always write on the back. And some of it you may like, some of it you may not. Now, here's a little thing that I'm going to share with you guys. I want you to underline all the parts that you are proud of. Okay, this is like the extra bit that you guys get for coming on the webinar. So those bits that you have reread over, you can do this now or you can do it after. And I want you to either highlight or underline the parts that you are proud of. Then once you've done that, if there are any parts that you're like, do you know what? I've acknowledged that I am stubborn, or I have acknowledged that I'm a procrastinator, or I have acknowledged that I am a people pleaser. Like, let's be honest, many of us will write down not only the really good things, but the true things that are a bit sore to kind of look at sometimes. I want you to star next to those things. The things that over the next week, month, year, you want to work on. So if you class yourself as a procrastinator, let's say that's such a common one, do you want to continue? Now you've recognized that you have power. You have the power of choice. So that is almost like the next technique which you guys can do with this. Acknowledge the parts that you're really freaking proud of, underline them, then also acknowledge the parts that you're like, do you know what? That is who I am, but I want to work on it. Right there, you've got some personal goals. You've got a vision to begin to start to work on those things. So can I just get a yes or a thumbs up or emoji in the chat box if day number 1 all makes sense? If you've got any questions, now is your chance. And if you're watching this back on replay, please, please, please make a note of any questions that you may have, and then I will jump onto the page and I'll answer those for you. Day 1 done. Fantastic, fantastic. Day number 2, what's important to you? What is important to you? So we're looking here at your values, your priorities, what matters most, who matters most, and how do you want to feel in your life? What I am hoping is that, yes, big, big yes from everyone. Fantastic. What I am hoping is that you wrote down, and from this exercise, you've got clarity on your 5 top values. If you have, and you want to share them with the chat, please do. If you're still a little bit unsure, or maybe you've got 10, you might not have just found 5, or maybe you've only got 2, like, feel free, now is your chance. If you're like, cracked it, yes. Or maybe you've done this before. I do this so often, checking in with my values, because your values, they are the driving force behind what you do. They are, and don't get me wrong, we don't always listen to them, but they are the goalposts that let you know if you are aligned with who you truly are internally. And of course, what matters most to you, who matters most to you. We want to get as many details down as possible. Fantastic. So Chris, her top one is family. My values have actually, I've realized since doing this exercise, my values have changed. So one of my biggest ones was freedom. And those that have known me for a long time, I've spent the last 10 odd years doing lots of travel, doing lots of talks overseas, holidays, and yeah, adventure and travel was a huge, huge one of mine. What I've done recently, especially knowing that I'm going to be having babies, is, and without even consciously realizing it, adventure and travel suddenly wasn't up there as high. And I was like, and I remember when I first found out I was pregnant, I can share this with you guys. First found out I was pregnant, I was like, Shit, one of my highest values is freedom and adventure. I remember having that thought. And I think naturally knowing how this worked, I was either going to be at loggerheads and be a little bit like, I might not just be able to jump on the next train and go and do a talk in Bristol on Tuesday, let's say, if I've got a couple of babies. So, but naturally, tuning back in, all of a sudden, commitment, family have all shot up to the top. It's mad. Health is now my number one priority. That was always around second, third. And it's crazy how different things in your life can alter or make your perception of your values change. It's really, really fascinating. So not only your values, we want to get on priorities as well. So we've got comfort, home. Yeah. Last one, health. One of mine is fun. Love it. Fun. Absolutely. Right there with you. Making a positive difference. So Uma, making a positive difference. Health and well-being, hobbies, passion, and family. Love these. Freedom, health, personal growth, spirituality, and giving back. Quite a common thread amongst warriors. This is what I've found over the years. Yeah. Again, Sophie, connection, comfort, stability, being myself, and adventure. So, Sophie, I love this. If you don't mind me using this as an example. So here we've got comfort and stability. So if we were to look at, say, a career-wise, we would need to make sure that you are fully aware of what you're doing on a regular basis, that you feel stable in what you're doing. Does this make sense? That you are in an environment where you feel connected to other people, that you're comfortable and you're able to be yourself, but also no doubt have home comforts, whatever that might be for you, being yourself, again, being able to be your authentic self, not have to put a mask on for work, let's just use the work one, and adventure. That might be bringing new experiences into the workplace. Adventure might be going on weekends away, travel, holidays. If, for instance, so if I'm just using you as an example, because you're the last one that popped up, if Sophie was in let's say a career or a relationship that was unstable, where we didn't know when we were going to be getting paid, we didn't know when the lunch breaks were going to be, we didn't know when the holidays were going to be. It was, you couldn't really be yourself. You had to have a name badge on, you have to talk a certain way, show up a certain way. No doubt there might not be that direct, yes, I am content in doing what I'm doing. So I just wanted to use, I could do an example for everyone, but it was just the last one that popped up. So can we see why our values are so important? And I just want to say a massive, massive well done for sharing those. Again, if you're watching it back on replay, it would be amazing if you could share these. Day number 3. What do you really want in life? What do you really want in life? And again, I'm only going to briefly go through this, but the number one reason people don't get what they want is because they don't know what they want. Simple as. If you can keep telling yourself that, in order for me to get what I want out of life, I must know what I want in my life. That's it. Relationships, health, career, happiness, fulfillment, spirituality, whatever area of your life you're looking at, we must know how we want to feel. We must know what we want, who we want to be. So this is such a great thing, because this is what can shape your goals. This is what's really going to help you over the next 8 weeks coming into the new year. No doubt really begin to think, do you know what, like, is my life going in that direction? Because right now you might write something down, what do you really want in your life, and it's a different job, different relationship, different lifestyle. Then that is what you can start, power of choice, you can start to work towards it. Day number 4, can I just get a thumbs up if number 3 all makes sense? Again, if you've got any questions over that, please repeat the chat. Day number 4, just downstairs, was What could stop you? Fantastic. Day number 4, what are your beliefs about whatever it is you want in your life? So let's say, for instance, on day 3, it was, I would love to write a book. This is something that I speak to a lot of people about, especially given that I've released 2 this year. Still mental. I really want to write a book, and I want to start a community group, or I want to start my own business, or I want to start giving back or doing something. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got the goal there. What are your beliefs around that? Well, my beliefs around it are, if I was to write a book, no one would buy it. Or if I was to start to write a book, I'd procrastinate and not get it done. Or if I was to start a community group, no one would come. So can we see how, in order for us to then not only have a goal sat there, because this is why when I do the vision board workshop, we don't just create the vision board. We deep dive into the mindset, NLP side of it, limiting beliefs, to then get a real authentic vision board that we've acknowledged any limitations. And this is what we're doing now, but visually in our minds. So what is it that could stop you from going on to achieve that? And what can you do to overcome those things? So what could stop you? And then what steps can you take to overcome those things? Is that if you wanted to write a book, you invest in a mentor that's going to hold you accountable? Or if you wanted to start a community group, you partner up with someone else that you know has a good network? Or can you see how there's like, okay, let's think outside the box here. What are the solutions? How can you overcome it? Love the vision board workshop. I've been so excited to share with you tonight. Honestly, I swear the babies are like feeding off the excitement. I can feel lots of little bubbly things going on inside. Yes, the vision board workshop. And Chris is just the most prime example. And I know we've got Uma on, we've got lots of people that came to the vision board workshop over the last year or the years before. And they are like walking, talking examples of the power of vision board. And I remember me and Chris are working together, and she was like, I've done everything on it. And it was one of those things where it was like now what? And it was the best conversation to have, because she's done it all and now excelled. So yes, we're on it. And then lastly, day number 5. What one change can you make today that will bring you more into alignment with who you are and what brings you freedom and fulfillment? This is the key question. What are you going to start to do as of like today? What are you going to start doing tomorrow, the day after? It's going to bring you more into alignment with your values, who you are, and what brings you fulfillment. Because remember, fulfillment comes from within. We could go for that 10K per month. We could go for the new car. We will feel that hit of fulfillment. We will get that satisfaction, that feeling of happiness. But we could be sat in a new car but feel miserable. How many people, celebrities, all sorts that we know, big bosses of companies that have got the Instagram life. We see so many young people these days that are taking their own lives. And let's say they've got a following of 100,000 followers on Instagram. And if you were to look at their lives, they look like they've got it all. The thing that's missing is fulfillment. The thing that's missing is they don't know who they are. And it's obviously, it's very individual if we were to look at that. I'm using that as an example of it comes from within. So what can you start to do? Is it read 5 minutes per day, but really commit to doing it? Is it healthier eating habits, working on your communication skills, drinking more water? Sounds really silly, but if health, let's have a look. If you know who you are, you recognize that one of your highest values is health, you want to start drinking more water, because let's be honest, as simple as it is, not enough people actually get the required amount of water per day, but that fuels our body. Yet the obstacle is our entire household lives off 0. So what can we do? we buy a filter jug and we top up lemon, we put it in the freezer. So what I'm going to start to do to work on my fulfillment is having X amount of waters per day. I'm going to treat myself to a nice glass new bottle. Done. And we see how that is one step that you have actively taken that's going to fill your cup up, pardon the pun, it's going to give you more fulfillment. And once we've made that as a habit, can you imagine all the little positive changes that you can make that will naturally raise your vibration, that will support your well-being and your mental health, and naturally give you more freedom and fulfillment because you're aligning to who you are. So can I get a hell yes or a yes, a thumbs up, whatever it is, if you are happy with your day 5? And this is what I want you to share with us now. What is it that you're going to commit to doing to fill your fulfillment up? First time on Zoom, well done, Soph. Yes, oh my God, it took me ages to get on Zoom. So well done. Literally just set a goal and share it on my Facebook group. Drink more water. Shut up. Love that. It's the most simple one. Something that, okay, so one of mine, again, I'll quickly share it with you. One of mine, as I've just shared, like my top value now is health. Without our health, this is how my mind works. This is me, not you, not anyone else. And one of mine is working on drinking more water. Then another one of mine, my values that suddenly had a huge shift, is environment. All of a sudden, I'm like, I want the environment to be like, I want to really do what I can to support the environment, to support global change, to support all this lot. And I'm drinking out of plastic bowls. And I must have one of those a week. Yes, I recycle it at sometimes 2 weeks. I just keep it clean. Also not good for health. And the more I've looked into it, it's like, so next week for my birthday, I'm going to treat myself to a beautiful glass bottle. And I'm not going to have the excuse of, you've got to unscrew it and stick. Because I've tried it before, but it wasn't high enough value. So now can you see how little subtle shifts like that will keep me feeling fulfilled? Like that's going to bring it up. So I'm just going to get you guys to keep sharing those whilst we go on to the next one. So do more of what lights you up. Basically, if you want more fulfillment in your life, it isn't about wanting to feel more loved, wanting to have more attention, wanting to have more money, it's about taking the small bits of action that are aligned with who you are. If you want to feel more loved from other people, love yourself. You've got to do what lights you up. Let's take that responsibility. It'll be the biggest, honestly, guys, like the biggest shift you will ever make. And I know so many of you are already doing that. Just before I share, okay, so we've got some good ones. Signed up, so I'm making it, these are brilliant. So Amy, I'm making sure I can leave work 3 times a week early so I can do my fitness class. So I'm guessing Amy's, one of her highest values is health, fitness. Signed up to start a volunteer work to help others to make them happy. Lauren, well done. I'm going to start to get more organised as it makes me think more clarity. Harder than other life health. Yes. So getting more organised, what does that look like to you? A daily list? Is that a weekly thingy? Is it putting your clothes away before you go to bed? Is it have a real think about what getting organised looks like to you, Jonah? That's a great one. I'm going to wear one item of clothing that is colourful. It makes me smile. Ellie, this is fantastic. That's really aligning yourself with your self-identity. Day 5, one of the primary goals is to declutter and move things that are no longer serving me on. Fantastic. Declutter is you're letting go of what once was. Something may have really meant something to you at one point in your life. We're holding on to an old memory. Releasing that, create space, also massively releases old energy. So that's a great one. I think a couple of folks have their mics on. Let's have a little look. Yes, they do. Thank you so much Yeah, if you hear anyone's mic, please feel free to just let me know. It's not your guys' fault. For some reason, it sometimes just... There we go. Yeah, just keep your eyes on it if you don't mind. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to very, very quickly share with you what I do every day to top up my fulfillment. And it changes daily. Every single day there might be something else, but these are my go-to things if I'm like, right, I need a quick pick-me-up, I need to feel more fulfilled. I want to. I listen to something educational, inspirational, or motivational on YouTube or a podcast. There are so many things that we could be listening to, nice music, this, that. For me, I like, a big one for me is growth. So if I don't feel like I've learned something every single day, this is just how I work, I'm a bit like, I don't know why. I've been like a long time now. In particular, personal development, languages and stuff like that, no freaking chance. But notice here, what value does that align to? Growth. Another thing, practicing being grateful. Repeating gratitudes in my head grounds me and brings me back into the present moment, and it lights me up. If I'm sat at my desk and I'm like, oh my God, right, I've got this to do, this to do, this to do. And I've just got that thing of, got a lot on, don't quite know what, when it's just that, it's very normal. It's quite a neutral feeling. Okay, I want to feel more fulfilled. When I feel fulfilled, I'm in action mode. I'll look out the window and I will think of 5 things that I'm grateful for. I'll feel it. Bam, tuned in. What value does that align me to? Spiritual connection. I'm often in quite a spiritual space when I feel really fulfilled. Something else, I celebrate a small win or success from the day. If at the end of the day I don't feel fulfilled and I suddenly think, oh, I'm hungry, I might just go and get some chocolate, I'm like, whoa, I'm looking to feel fulfilled. That used to be my go-to thing. I would literally be like a secret eater. And when I recognized that was because I was, at the end of the day, not feeling fully fulfilled, it was just that I wasn't recognizing what I'd achieved, what I've done. So if I couldn't find something that I've done that day, then I would celebrate in my mind or message someone else something that they've done. Value, happiness. That brings me happiness when I can celebrate someone else's success, or if I've helped someone achieve something, or I've done something that's a bit of a win. That's who I am. And another one is laugh every day. It's not only fulfilling, but it's great for your physical and mental health. Something that is so important to me is fun laughter. Those that know me on a personal level will definitely know that. And if I need that, I will honestly sing a song to my dog. I will make up a song that if there were cameras in the house, I'd probably be put in a straitjacket. Or I'd watch something funny on YouTube, or I'd think of an old memory. It sounds silly. Remind my husband of something funny that happened, or text a friend, something that brings up some laughter if I can't naturally, if it's not there in the moment. And value that aligns me with fun and adventure. So can we see how my go-to quick things that fill me up are things that are aligned with my values? Very quick, simple things. I'd love to say that there's this magic pill or a skydive or do this thing. No, they're all pretty much behind closed doors. No one else knows I'm doing it. So that's what keeps that level of fulfillment up. So Sophie, I've planned dates to meet friends more for more connectedness, and plan more walks for more adventure. So that's amazing. Absolutely love that. And that also aligns, I'm guessing, with like health and stuff like that. Just having a quick, I won't read them all. Practicing gratitudes. Pauline, changed my life the last 6 months. It's insane, isn't it? And I know you do a lot of work around this now, helping other people to do that. And you no doubt pass that on and have seen the changes in other people as well. 3 things to build my business every week. Currently, I'm tired after my day, going to bed early is part 1. Sounds sometimes counterproductive, doesn't it? But it's really not. It's the most important thing. Most important thing. Okay, brilliant, guys. Massive, massive, massive. Well done. So let's have a little look. I've just asked you that question. What are you committing to? This is the arms in the air kind of free dance. That's something else that I know some people do. For those that came to the Warrior Toolkit workshop, I can't think of the workshop, will know or will have met Ashley Guthrie, the lady who did sound healing. Something that she does on a regular basis, the internet shocking tonight. Something that she does on a regular basis is free dances, and she films it and puts it online. And I'm like, I love you. And that is literally putting a bit of music on, and she will just close her eyes and let her body move. That is giving her fulfillment in the moment. That inspires other people. So it's ticking, can we see again, always ticking boxes. That's what we're driven by. So fantastic. Those of you that are watching this back on replay, I'm really hoping that you're making notes. Share yours in the group. Start a brand new post. Don't wait for me to start a thread. Share with us. I've watched the webinar. I'm absolutely buzzing. Here are my values. This is what I'm committing to doing. Like, celebrate it. We want to know. Ashley's amazing. She's epic, isn't she? She's going to be a guest. So I'm just going to take 5 minutes, guys, before we do. In fact, I won't do the draw right on live, but I'm going to, as soon as we're done at the end, write down your names, and I'll do it, and I'll share it in the group. So please make sure that you stay on to the end. I don't want you to not in it. So what is launching on, we're actually launching it tonight. You guys are going to get the first ever access to it. And then we're going live on the 11th, obviously, like the best angel number, but on the 11th of November, the Warrior Academy is live. So what is it? I know you guys, some of you have heard me speaking about this for months now, and it is a membership group. So if you imagine you've got the Warrior Academy, we've got the Awaken Warrior free group, then imagine that we were to have a mentoring private group. That's what it's going to be. Now, I know I can be totally honest with you guys. Baby's on the way. It means that I'm going to have to go from, at the moment, I'm working with around 10, 12 clients, if not more. And I'm just going to be sticking with literally a couple of clients. And what the membership enables me personally to do as a coach is to be able to mentor, but in a group capacity. So actually, I always say these things happen for a reason. My vision and mission is to be able to support as many people as possible and create a movement to be able to help people evolve into their best selves, into their happier selves, into their spiritual warriors. And I honestly believe now, I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I do this before? Now we can do this moving forward. So here we go. So what is it? I'm so excited. So it's a monthly mentoring membership for warriors like you who want to let go of limitations, take their mind, body, and spiritual health to the next level. The Warrior Academy is the place for you to come for unique guidance and support as you awaken your warrior within. It is a tribe of like-minded people you have been longing for, plus coaching and support. Myself is at your fingertips. And of course, it's at like a ridiculous affordable rate. So those of you that have worked with me before, you're committed. You know that it's an investment, isn't it? With this being a monthly thing, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. It just means that that's how it works. You know, I'm transparent with all this stuff. So here is what you get every single month. You will get access to a Teachable platform. Those of you that do not know what Teachable is, it is a platform where you have access via your own portal login. And every single month there will be a Warrior Toolkit training bundle added. That is a themed training resource which will be available in Teachable every month. You'll have a lifetime access to the training. What these are going to be, 1 month it might be a training bundle around confidence and self-belief. Another month it might be around, I'm trying to think which ones we've got planned for the next 6 months, moon rituals and your spiritual essence. So quite a spiritual month, 1 month coming up. Abundance and the law of attraction is another. Anxiety and well-being is another, because it's something that comes up too often. Goal setting and achieving. So can we see how every single month we have a theme, and you're going to get access to that. A soul goal setting webinar. So the beginning of every month, we're going to have a webinar that's a group reflection. We're going to be looking at the month that's gone by, and then a projection for the month ahead. So not only setting your goals, but ensuring that you're aligning them with your values and what gives you performance. Because we know. Am I crying moon rituals? Yay! I can't tell you. This is just, it's like, I can't even tell you how much good stuff there's going to be in these bundles each month. And obviously, we're going to be working on it throughout the month. We're also going to have a monthly expert guest speaker. So covering all topics, mind, body, spirit, adding more knowledge and value to your warrior toolkit. You're also going to get a monthly guided meditation recording done by myself. This is just for you guys. This will not be getting anywhere else. Each meditation recording will be a specific theme, such as confidence, new moon, anxiety relief, and meeting your spirit guide. Just one of the ones that are coming up. You'll also get a weekly live Q&A in the support group on Facebook, which is separate to the Awakening Warrior. You'll also, which is where you'll get coaching, support, and guidance. You can ask questions about any area of your life. I will be coming live every single week to specifically answer your questions. Also, weekly affirmations, tailored affirmations to suit the monthly theme in the Warrior Academy. And I send them as a picture so that you can upload them to your screensavers in your tech devices, whether that's your phone, your iPad, whatever that is. And you will have lifetime access to all the trainings and resources. So they don't come in 1 month and then go. As long as you'll remember, you've got access to them. Oh, Chris is so excited. Honestly, I've just been so buzzing to share it with you. I can't even tell you. So that is every single month what's going to be happening. Let me just get a quick drink. I get so excited. Here is what you guys get basically for coming on the webinar. Become a founding member, which means once you pay this, when the price increases, which in January it does, you will never pay any more. Your membership stays exactly the same. It will never go up from £22 a month. And as an exclusive offer, you get, if you join tonight, either tonight or if you need to, it can be next week, but I'm going to say if you join tonight, it just means because there's only 30 places available for the Vision Board Workshop. That's why I'm saying that. So it's basically first come, first serve. So join tonight to receive a free ticket to January's Vision Board Workshop, which is the 4th of Jan. Saturday, either in Manchester. If you can't make that one, I am doing an online vision board workshop. So either way, you're going to be coming along to one of the vision boards. So that is just available to you guys, basically. Because as I said, it's the first come, first served. And I'm really confident that the 30 tickets are going to absolutely fly. So all founding members also receive a Warrior Academy welcome pack. That includes your very own Warrior CBT band, affirmation mirror stickers. That is the Warrior Code affirmation mirror stickers. No one has seen those yet. They are all downstairs. They are bloody amazing. They are like literally, when I say no one's seen them. And also a selection of Warrior grounded crystals. So you basically receive like a little welcome pack in the post. So that's what you'll be getting. So do let me know. In fact, let me see. I copied the link earlier. Is that it? No, ignore that, guys. Oh, I've just messaged it to Lauren individually. Let me see. I'll share it in the chat box after. And I'll also share it on the page. I just want to make sure that basically you're in. So we've got Chris is in. So how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So even if like, let's say like half of you guys sign up, that's 10 gone already. So if you do want to, if you just pop it below and just be like, yes, I'm in. For me, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Like, I'm part of other memberships and I pay like way more than this. But I wanted to do it so it's something that's affordable, as we know, and we can get more people in there. So any questions, please, please, please do share. The Teachable platform is a brand new thing for me, so I have been full on geeking it up, learning how to do it. So what I am going to do now is, I don't know if you guys can see me, has my camera gone off? Pause recording, hide video panel. Oh, how weird. I don't know if you can see me still. What I'm going to do, guys, is because we have just reached the 45 minutes point. So you can see me, fantastic. What I'm going to do is, as soon as we have there we are, it's because I'd scrolled all the way down. Let me take a picture and just make sure I get all of you guys that are joining now. There's probably a much easier way to do this, but I'm so old school, honestly. And then I'm going to do the live draw in the group straight after. You can see me, fantastic. And what I will do is, I'm just going to stop the recording first. So stay on, guys. Please, please, please stay on if you want more information, because I've literally got the register link ready for you. Otherwise, I'm going to say, if you're watching this back on replay, absolutely amazing. Share with us in the Facebook group how you have found this. Share with us, as I said before, your values, etc. And if you've got any questions or you want to join us in the Warrior Academy to be the first 30, then let me know ASAP, please. So I'm going to love you and leave you there. Guys that are on, please stay where you are. I'm just stopping the recording. See you very soon.